Russia can't stop copying SpaceX and Elon Musk. Healthy competitions always contribute towards the progress of society. You would probably agree with me, right? One such healthy competition is in full swing between Russian space tech Roscosmos and Elon Musk's SpaceX. Recently, Roscosmos has announced their plans to launch a reusable space rocket, Amur, in the market, which is assumed to be pretty much a carbon copy of SpaceX's Falcon 9 by critics. Do you want to know more about how Russia end up working on quite similar projects as SpaceX? Stay hooked! Hi guys, you are watching Technology Fit, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about how Russia can't stop copying SpaceX and Elon Musk. However, before we start, make sure you subscribe to this channel and don't forget to hit that bell icon so you never miss any updates. Now, without further ado, let's get into this. Do you know how progressive Russia has been in the space tech research? Russia is counted among the pioneers of space research and advancements. From the very first lunar fly using Luna 1 to launching spaceflight with multiple crew members through Voshkhod 1, Russia achieved milestones step by step. However, we all can see SpaceX performing like a pro in space researches lately. The efforts of SpaceX have eclipsed the long-sustained dominance of the Russian space tech. Recently, Russia tried catching up with the advancements of space tech by announcing to launch their own reusable two-stage space rocket, Amur. For now, Elon Musk's SpaceX is the only space agency maintaining a fleet of reusable rockets with many feathers to their cap. The Falcon 9 has currently performed more than 100 successful launches, stirring the winds in the space tech market. But somebody has decided not to take the back seat. Roscosmos has announced that it is currently working on the development of two-staged reusable rockets, which they aim to run by the year 2026. It is quite a crucial mission for them, especially when Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin is trying to catch up to using Shepard boosters. The Roscosmos State Corporation signed a contract with the Progress rocket and the Space Center back on October 5, 2020. This contract includes plans regarding the development of a particular draft of a certain space rocket complex design of the new Amur launch vehicle. It will be a launch vehicle that will be called Russia's very first reusable methane-powered rocket, Amur. The complete project is known as Project Amur, which is costing about $22 million for the launch services. The Amur is a two-staged, medium-class carrier launch vehicle with a burst design, which is found quite identical to the Falcon 9 design. Russia plans to launch it close to 100 times, as well as ensuring its smooth vertical landings, just like how SpaceX approached expertness with Falcon 9's landing. Moving ahead, the actual Amur rocket will be built to carry a design with an unprecedented level of strong reliability, according to the project experts. Let me tell you that the Amur has a central engine that is primarily important for landing the stage back to Earth. This central engine is designed to operate in 3 basic times. These times include firstly, at the launch of the rocket, secondly, when the re-entry stage is decelerated in heavier and thicker layers of the atmosphere, and thirdly, upon a return of the rocket back to the ground. What more similarities can we spot between the designs of Amur and Falcon 9? Well, the Falcon 9 has a grid or lattice fins fixed close to the top of its first stage that can be observed in the design of Amur as well at the same point. The folding legs of the Falcon 9 can also be found on Amur's design, which cannot be ignored. So, how do you expect Elon Musk would have reacted to these similarities? His reaction is contrary to our expectations. Elon Musk seems unthreatened by this act of copying by Russian space tech. He shares the same idea even with Tesla, where he does not hide the blueprints and makes them available for other competitors to easily replicate his designs. However, in a tweet, Elon Musk encouraged this development by Russian space tech, saying that it is a step in the right direction, while he hopes that Roscosmos aims for full reusability by 2026. He also stated that the goal should be to minimize the cost per useful ton to the orbit. Elon Musk defines success which cannot be achieved alone. Great views. Apart from similarities, There are also notable differences that can be seen between the Amur and the Falcon 9. The Amur is designed to be a cheaper, smaller, and less powerful variant of the rocket Falcon 9. According to Alexander Bloshenko, the executive director for long-term programs and science, if all the main plans for the Amur program are properly implemented, they plan to provide a majority of commercial launches in the light and medium class, with the launch of these reusable two-stage rockets. The development timeline of the Amur is not much appreciable to accomplish this goal, even if everything goes according to plan. Here, it is worth noting that SpaceX has already tested flying early prototypes of Starship quite recently to improve their development in this project. You might also want to note that Amur would be launched with the cost of around 17 million euros for every launch. Falcon 9 costs almost double the amount, which is 38 million euros for each launch. Based on the initial estimates by the Roscosmos, the Amur has a height of about 180 feet, while Falcon 9 stands taller than it at the height of about 208 feet. Let's talk about the payload, which is going to be one major difference between the two reusable rockets. The Amur can carry about 11.6 tons of payload into low Earth orbit, while Falcon 9 again takes superiority with the capacity to carry a whopping 25.1 tons of payload. Moreover, Amur's booster stage features 5 RD-0169A methane oxygen engines in place of the 9 liquid oxygen and kerosene Merlin engines on the Falcon 9 rocket. It is predicted that the Amur would replace the existing Russian fleet of Soyuz 2 launch vehicles soon after its launch. All launches of the Amur are set to take place at the Voshkhod Cosmodrome spaceport as soon as the development of the rocket completes. Landings, however, of the reusable first stage of the rocket will take place at several sites, which are still being determined by the authorities. This is important to ensure the safe landing of the functional reusable rocket. Whether or not, in your opinion, Russia copies the design of Falcon 9 for Amur, the capabilities of Roscosmos in space technology cannot be overlooked. They have worked quite hard with space researches, and their capability should not be underestimated at any cost. Roscosmos and SpaceX both are progressing with the healthy competition in the making of reusable two-stage space rockets. There is a lot they can learn from each other's progress in the project. However, Elon Musk earns his points by promoting this progress, even if it includes copying SpaceX's designs and ideas, just for the sake of space development. Everyone should promote this type of thinking, as we can't succeed alone. Sharing your ideas and researches for the betterment and progress of the world will never land you in the loss. So, what do you think about this entire situation? Don't forget to share your thoughts and valuable feedback with us in the comment section below. That's all for today's video, and I hope you enjoyed this video.